Blessed day, my viewers and my subscribers. Before me jump into the topics, may I beg you to hit that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, the topics coming up in this video. A 10-year-old girl who was shot in a crossfire is now battling for her life in the hospital. Tanya Stephens attacked once again for not revealing the name of the perpetrator. A man who was blamed for abusing his 3-year-old stepson finally speaks out. And bounty killer gets defended after Mr. Vegas puts out information about his personal life. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the 10-year-old girl who was shot in a crossfire, you understand? And it's just yesterday some news actually came out about a 5-year-old girl who was shot. And you understand, people, basically she was in her house laying down sleeping and thing. Some youth out the road, I guess them are some rival gangs or factions or whatever. And you know, them a shoot off for them one another and the stray bullet go in, catch her and kill her. You understand, people? Now let's get into this story about the 10-year-old so we can understand what's going on. You see my people? So the article says, 10-year-old shot in Mobay crossfire battling for life. A 10-year-old girl who was shot in the head as gangsters unleashed deadly gunfire in downtown Montego Bay on Wednesday afternoon is reportedly battling for life at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. The child and her mother were among 5 bystanders who were hit with bullets as gangsters in a speeding car chased and killed 3 men and injured 2 others who had departed a funeral. The deceased has been identified as 27-year-old Leon Brown, bartender of William Street, Montego Bay, 20-year-old Rashard Blackman Watson, unemployed of Lime Tree Lane, Glendevon, and 18-year-old Robert 1010 Headley, unemployed of King Street in Montego Bay. According to a well-placed source at the CRH, the bullet, which is believed to have been fired from a rifle, struck the child at an angle that may result in significant damage. The source, who confirmed that the child has undergone surgery, was not able to say if she had regained consciousness. Shortly after 2 p.m., Watson, Brown, Headley, a 22-year-old man, and a 29-year-old woman were traveling back to Montego Bay in a black Toyota Mark X motorcar in St. James when they noticed a white Toyota Crown motorcar trailing them. The driver of the Mark X tried to elude the other car by turning on Cottage Road in downtown Montego Bay when the occupants of the chasing vehicle began firing at them high-powered weapons. The Mark X, which crashed into a white Nissan AD wagon taxi, carried into the wall of a supermarket at the 4-way intersection at the McCarthy Street, Carnalde Avenue, and Hart Street. Investigators told the Gleaner that the shooting was gang-related and that the killers were suspected of being members of Gym Team, which features members from Orange Street and King Street in downtown Montego Bay and Glendevon. These men are gangsters who are fighting for turf control, and they have now taken their war to the streets, resulting in a number of persons being seriously injured, said the police officer. Some of the gangsters' relatives have fled their communities. We are carrying out a number of operations to have some of these men picked up. We have learned that a number of them have already fled the community, the lawmen added. So people, what a sad and unfortunate situation. 10-year-old girl have to suffer because of them crosses here. Yo, people, trust me, I hope the police hold some of them boy. And as me did say at the start of the video, is a similar situation happened to a 5-year-old girl yesterday, you understand? Same gang type of thing, man, I shoot off for them one another, and yeah. Ah, boy. And you see the funny thing about this, them youths are nowadays, you know, them no business who they run, you know, them no business if little kids are around and thing, you know. Them just a fire it off same way, you understand? So the whole thing is a messed up situation. So people, may I ask you for kindly send out some prayers for this 10-year-old girl who is currently battling for life in the hospital, you understand? We know say Father God real, Father God will make miracles happen. So we are hope for a miracle right about now. You see what I'm saying? And hopefully she gain back consciousness and everything does alright for her. You see me? 10-year-old girl shouldn't have to suffer because of these hoodlums. But yeah, people, when you can leave in the comments and let me know where anything about this. Now we're going to talk about Tanya Stephens being attacked once again. And ever since she come out and talk about the situation what happened to her when she was 17 by a dancehall artist, yeah man, that same hold on and tech business there. It seemed like because she not call no name, every day or every other day, somebody will look for attacker, you understand? And she basically put out some of the information on her Instagram page, like people who send her bad messages, bad DMs, people who left bad comment and thing. So today, I basically one of them situation, you understand? She actually made a post, and I'm not sure if this person is a Vendetta fan or what, but them actually have the Vendetta in them name. Now basically, this is the post that she posted on her Instagram page. So it says, so the person said, Tanya Stephens, men should be careful of females like you. Guys, because you go with the trend, why not speak about it immediately? But you want to team up at once against a man because y'all know the system and people will believe you. But honestly, this trick isn't new though. If it happened, you should have spoken about it years ago. Why now? Bandwagonist and destroyer of men. So obviously this person I say, yo, Tanya Stephens, why you come out with it now since it happened to you such a long time ago? You understand? Because you look on about what, 30 years ago? You see, but I don't feel like there's a time to speak out against that or about that situation because maybe them time they should never feel comfortable with herself speaking about that. You understand what I say? Every single body in the world deal with things different. Now, after Tanya Stephens post that, in the caption, this is what she said, good morning. F0R does not rest. My RAPIST nutsack had this to say about my fake RAPE. You see, so I guess she try to say, this is what the person I try to say, me tell lie about my whole situation and stuff like that. And of course, a lot of persons in the comment section are support her. You understand what I say? Even Diana King, who actually supported Tanya Stephens the other day, jump in the comment section and say, say, only certain type of people say stuff like this, you know, RAPIST or RAPE acceptor. Oh, you don't know this is a man though. You see it, people. So, you know, even Cecile comment and say, and I'm telling you, this person is a RAPIST abuser, SEX offender. Me now ask a Christ. It's a pity him not reveal himself, but maybe that's why. So a lot of the females them over there, you know, stand together and think, and me as a man stand with them, you understand? Because we not like RAPER or RAPIST. You understand what I say, people? At the end of the day, what me feel personally is she no need to reveal the name of anybody. The females them, only just need for dip on the toes. You understand what I say? Some I won't trust man too easily. And that's just the truth. So right now, we just have to be careful. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, people, let me know what you think about this. Tanya Stephens is being attacked once again because she now name out the perpetrator. So let me know what you think about that person. And them even have all the vendetta in them name. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Bounty Killer being defended by a lot of persons after Mr. Vegas put out some information. You understand, people? Not sure how much of you guys see it. And to be honest, people, when we did just say the whole birth certificate thing, I actually think it was like some fake Photoshop thing. You understand? And initially, I wasn't even going to speak on it. But because I see a lot of persons start talking about it, and then, you know, I see it and make it way all over social media. And then I realize a whole heap of people are bash Mr. Vegas, and a lot of persons actually are different Bounty Killer. Now, I still going to use the word allegedly when I talk about this situation. Seeing people, because as I say, I'm not sure if that birth certificate is even real. You see it? So basically, Mr. Vegas put out some information alleging that Bounty Killer is a pedo. Zine, and you know, say a pedo is a man where lots of little kids and them thing. They understand? Now, him put up a birth certificate with an alleged female, you know, that person is supposed to have a kid for Bounty Killer or whatever. Seeing people, and allegedly. So on the birth certificate, it must have said the girl are 15 years of age and Bounty at the time allegedly at 21 years old. So of course, you know, Mr. Vegas and Bounty Killer no say eye to eye. So we don't know the rest now. Seeing people, so a lot of persons that say Vegas a look at hype and Vegas just want to find something from Bounty Killer because me say Bounty no like Vegas from long time and vice versa. You see it? So a whole heap of people are born out Mr. Vegas. And I'm actually showing some of the comments them, you understand? So one person say, this is all we're good for. Tearing down each other. Kiss me teeth. Did anyone died? Let's learn from it and put in place measures for this to not keep happening. And next person say, seems like you are the only person who actually cares about this situation. So they must say, Mr. Vegas are the only person who actually care about this. And next person say, wasn't Subi accused of doing certain things to a teenager years ago? 2 years ago, them actually say, now, people, I do not know if Mr. Vegas is accused of doing things like this. I never really hear about it, to be honest. But then again, I might not hear about everything on the internet. So if you hear about that, you can leave it in the comment section. And next person say, he also was a young man at the time too. Did he RAPE or was it a consensual with the question sign? My understanding of this is that they had a child together, not excusing the matter, but this is way too late to be dealing with a matter like this, especially now a child is involved. You see it, people. So you can see a lot of persons, and there were more comments, not saying that there wasn't anybody who agree with Mr. Vegas, because obviously you know say him and fame people them, but a whole heap of people see him for actually a different bounty killer. You see me? Some people feel like say Vegas are called bounty name for your hype and thing. I don't really know for say people, you see me? Vegas feel the way how him feel. Bounty definitely not address this situation because years ago thing this. And honestly, I don't really know if Mr. Vegas actually care about the situation or if him really just want, like, you know, poke off a bounty killer. Because I don't know, say, bounty is a man when he mad this artist, him this them wicked, you understand? So maybe this is Mr. Vegas getting vengeance from bounty. I don't know, people. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is a man speaking out after he was accused of abusing a 3-year-old Zine, people. Now, and I remember when a man came out the other day, which is the youth's father, and say, yo, him baby mother, there was a man who abused him son or something like that. Zine, people. And him put up these pictures that you're seeing on the screen and thing. Him come out and say in peace. Now, the baby mother must say, our man, which is the same youth who speak out now, you know, his accident make it happen. Him did like push the youth and him end up dropping him face. Something like so. Well, right now, the stepfather is actually speaking out and he must speak theme parts. He must say nothing like that. Him basically has said the father come on the internet and I make up bad things about him and thing. You understand? I guess he might try to say, you know, because the father now get certain things where him want. I don't know if the woman him want back or what. Why him bring certain things on social media, you understand? So I'm going to leave you with that video, people. I know it kind of sound mix up on one bag of thing, but you just listen to him have to say and you can be the judge of it or you can tell me what you think in the comment section. You see my people? But before I leave you with that video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and turn the bell on. Bless upon yourself and keep safe. I'm out.
Hello, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone who will watch this video. Everyone, all of my people, them would know, say, me, Anthony, me, Bumpy, me, Anthony Daly, never throw one shoe here, one shoe window, or beat him, that's abusive, that's a breach to this point. So people are going to talk about the things, and people are going to talk, and the world are going to talk, say, I'm wicked, and the mother wicked, and all type of thing, but nobody don't know. Nobody don't know what life. Nobody don't know what happened. I just the father accuse me, and I put up all type of things, and want me for their prison, and all type of things. And me are the man who I take care of him son, because for me know her, one time I ever remember say, me see him, and a little cornflakes, and a little cereal, him give the mother, send him home back with the pitney. Because me take up the mother is like a feeling to carry, because he never knows say him baby mother that gets so progressive. He never knows say him baby mother would have reached to a levels where him $4,000 and $5,000 where am I go call her for a town or where am I live to come for. She not to come to that anymore. She a find her own money, she a find her way out. Him not even know say him baby mother that stop her at people bar and have her own bar. It just happens that it's just a little misunderstanding and me and her the woman we have a little argument and a little fight and thing, you see me? It's not like say nobody abuse the youth or nobody abuse or you understand? The youth, it's like say from the night before my baby mother accused me, I say me go cross over one turning out must go have sex with some girl from in our community. So from the week, from the Sunday before she write and put in a book and write down some things I say like say me carry things go give others baby and another baby me carry go give a girl yard me carry go give and one bag of something. Which way she accused me about that car my little daughter or which way she a 5-year-old. She and her mother can swear for me say yes daddy did carry 2 bags of socks and daddy did pay her and left her money with her. You understand? So she does, you understand, I get hungry about them things and it happens for the night, the Friday night, I come in me and her and I left her over my yard, I go up at the setup, be turning out and when I come back, it's like say she begs. So the evening I come in this Saturday evening now, it's like say, me attack and she begs and she start pack up her things them and me lean up on the bus and yeah, me agree, so me not tell her if you left me yard and all of them things they car. Me and you can't agree and all of them things, me tell her some bad things. She go in at the house and the two same girl them pass, so she say me go sex and pass and say Even, I say to one of them, I can't smoke it because one of them have one big gun just with back of them. I say I can't smoke it. My woman come out now, bets and say I got chop you up and I got stab you up and I got kill you and this and that and you go fuck your last night and me and her kick off and we have a little, you see me? And we start fight and the youth, like said the youth, here war in the house, because the youth eat in the house. Here war go on and like I was traumatizing and run come out. Man steal in the yard. Like one little piece of wire there in the yard when the youth run come out, the youth kick him foot on that and fall on. Because already I call the first part of the house, so some little gravel if you step there with your slide. So the youth slide and run back to the inner the road on the asphalt and bruise up him shoulder and face. The minute beat up baby and bust up baby face and throw baby through high window card. People can't talk. Because them don't know my place. Nobody can go through my window them. My house below upstate and downstate here, but the downstate is not finished though. Nobody can jump through the window them. Nobody can go through the window them. Understand? So if you big people go through that, you broke up much less one like a 3-year-old. And me the father for you. The way I love you, me I take care of you with my 6 feet them and I not complain and I not front. For me take up the baby mother is just like a problem. The father, I give me a fight. Because him want what him want and the way him see him. The mother not be a sponge for him. The youth well alright. People are going to talk and say he live in a what? Bad environment and abusive environment and one bag of something. Nobody don't know where me live. Him not even know say, first thing, you not even know where your own son live. Because you ask him live a bagua, come in live a bagua. The man who take care of you, so you too much years when you do your career and do all type of thing. Now you come look money and you look all type of thing and you look fame and say, make your world look like something bad. Or my baby mother a bad man. And I want to best man. And that's why until now, you know in yourself, so until now you can't do without her. Because I want to best man. She great like that, she good. So me not go follow when nobody say when nobody talk, say she wicked and she this and she that. She a good woman, she a real woman. Anything you do, she did it with you. And I love your son, and I would never try to hurt your son. Your son run and kick him foot and fall down on the piece of steel. Fall down and bruise up. Because one piece of steel in the ground, you know. So me the like a video me yard and show you the piece of steel where the youth run come and kick him foot on. And just flash down and slide on him shoulder and his face, that's my friend. And the mother take up the pit. And the young baby and walk around on the road. Me not even know say I walk them walk or take taxi and go away. Me not see them back to the Sunday evening. When I see them the Sunday evening, police me see them come with. Police I tell her to take her things out of my house and this and that and if I them put me in prison and one bag of something them attack. Anyway them come and then go way back. And you don't know because I them tell the youth is the father and whosoever. But me not go say the mother. Because the mother not a personal charge. And them tell the youth say, he said me fling him away. Jamari and my son and Jamari know say, me not go fling him away. And me him call father, him not more father. Young Glover sperms donor. Where I try to sink me. So all the people I go say me do this and me do this. Everybody who know me know say Bumpy have so much pity and me grow. Me have 2 11-year-old daughter. First thing me not even beat them. Me not even first thing you wait me love pity. Money even explain. You mash up my career you. I try to hurt my life brother. I try to know brother. More time you take up some woman and take up some pity and everybody else in your life I say brother. I just crosses and problem brother. Remember me tell you, because you're going to make your world look like, say, yes, me not beat your youth or your youth live in an abusive environment and you don't know nothing about me or you don't know nothing about my place. You never even come look for your youth one day yet. I'm a mother, your youth girl, granny brother. I'm a mother. Every night my mother come from Bagua, brother, your youth run come, my mother buy away more and my mother take care of him like I'm grandson. Even the day when you make me chop a jail, brother, my granny, my auntie come up and ask your son, I say, where Jenna there? And where Jenna there, and mommy I tell him how I go on, brother. You don't know where you make my people them go through, brother. You don't know where you make me go through, brother. But them tell you, brother, when man a white plan, God a white. Remember me tell you, because I believe in a God and strong in myself, brother. I know say me a great man, brother, make me there today, brother. Because you don't know what you do to me, brother. Remember me tell you, your life is all about your career and your fame, you know. Remember the last time the mother asked you make you come spend a 3 day or a week with you, you talk about your work and you don't have no time for that and this and that and you post up me all over and want me to go to prison and I look fame and I look like say yes you did it for you or you're there in my yard and you know what happened or you come see what happened or you come and find out what happened. You're not father, you're wicked. You're a wicked youth and make your world look like say me and your baby mother are wicked and your baby mother will take care of your youth. Your baby, you know more things me and your baby mother have going on. You know more things we ever do where you mash up your life, brother. Eh? You don't know, man.